Aryan. Let's look at these people called Kalash people, Kailash people, Kailasi. I'm not sure what what name they call themselves, but I was watching some videos on YouTube and they caught my attention, and I was trying to see their pictures on YouTube, and here I see I was trying to see if they have a lot of Caucasian red DNA, but unfortunately, most of them are mixed DNAs. I see, and majority of them I see has a white DNA. You see, white DNA have this uh, thin features, like their faces are thin. They have thin nose. You see her thin lips, thin nose, and kind of like oblong or long face. That shows thin. But if I look closely, I see that she's likely a mix of some red DNA. I'm not sure. Usually red DNA people have a square face. Like this woman has mix of yellow DNA. Yellow DNA means Chinese people. So in that region, I think these people live in northwest Himalayas, Kashmir regions. So primarily I see mix of three DNAs, likely red DNA, white DNA for sure, and yellow DNA. Like this woman has mix of yellow DNA, as we can see her nose. Her nose is round and short, plus her cheekbones and these bones right here. Cheekbones are protruding. Her chin is also going a little backward. Her teeth also smaller. So that shows a lot of yellow DNA in her. But because she has whitish skin, so that's mixed. I'm not sure if that hair color is brown. I saw one more picture right here. See, this, my friend, is very, very much red DNA. More pure red DNA. So we can see her square face, small mouth, small nose. Her eyes are deep blue and hair is probably red. So this woman has a very strong red Caucasian DNA. See, Caucasian people, their origin was Russia, Central Russia. And white people have long nose, long thin lips. White people's origin was in Europe, even now Europe. But Europe is mostly mixed with red DNA. And these people came from Central Russia. These are called Aryans. So this woman right here has a strong Aryan DNA. These people came from Central Asia, Afghanistan, and they settled in Kashmir regions, those regions. Later they spread into Uttarakhand, up to Nepal, north, north UP regions, and slowly mixed with the locals. This was around 50,000 years ago when they entered India. The locals were mostly black people. Black people were the first people of India. Then these people came from Central Russia through Central Asia and into Northwest India. But this is very pure, I would say, red DNA. These people also spread throughout Kashmir, Punjab regions, and Northwest India. You know Kunti from Mahabharata. She was something like that. She was a red woman. She was probably born in Uttarakhand and she had three sons, Yudhishthira, Bhim, and Arjun. All three of them had her DNA because she did not have a husband. Those children were born due to the blessings of gods. And Pandu's other wife was Chinese, Tibetan. So both of her sons were turned out to be yellow, more Chinese looking. Anyways, this is strong Aryan DNA. No wonder. Now I know why these people, their culture remains untouched by Muslims, because Muslims, who are mostly white people from Middle East, are afraid of red people because red people are stronger, and more light skin, light eyes. So white people always stare at them. White people think they're God. They treat them like gods. They give them a lot of compliments, and that is probably the reason they got mixed with them slowly over time. That's why in Pakistan, Punjab side of Pakistan, and white people spread all over where these people used to be. And those people, those white people of long nose and long face, they ruined these people, red people. So it's amazing to find this DNA in India, Indian regions or northwest Pakistan, even now. I mean, this DNA has spread all over India, even in South India. This DNA has spread and mixed with the black DNA, but they don't look as blue eyes and blonde hair or red hair. But this woman right here looks very much the red people. I have seen these kind of red people here in America and Russia, even now. But white people have spread all over the world where these people live. White people have spread, and slowly, those white people are ruining these people. I think they're mixing with them, they're ruining them. Bad. White people are demons. Anyway, let's look at more pictures. See, this woman is a mixture. You can see white plus. You see her nose is different, right? His long nose, pointy tip. Her face looks like, thin skin. So that's mixed DNA, white. Right here is mixed yellow, Chinese DNA. That's mixed white. So it's rare to find red DNA in India. That's also white mostly. You see white people, long face, thin long lips, thin nose, thin long nose, long face, and brown hair. So you can tell them apart. I'm an expert about four human species, so I know all of these people. That's clearly more white DNA. Sometimes the DNAs pop out, meaning uh, over time, certain DNAs, even though they're mixed, but after hundreds of years, after thousands of years, they pop out in their original form. So one of the child turned out to be more red man or red woman, or more white or more yellow, like that. And if we talked about her, we can see more yellow DNA in her, but of course mix. So there are also white DNA mix. You can see their nose, long nose. This, I don't know if she's the same woman, but this also shows very strong red DNA. Very strong red DNA. She's showing blue eyes and blonde hair, red hair. Hitler had this DNA, but he was somewhat mixed with white DNA, but he had this DNA. And he was looking all over these Aryans. He was looking all over the world, he couldn't find them. He had limited knowledge. If I was born in his time, or if he was born now, I would tell him everything. I've been explaining about this knowledge for past 15 years, and I rarely get people coming to me and asking more. But I know the whole world. I can look at a person and tell. I am expert in this. See more white. You can see a white red mix here, some yellow mix. You can see the nose tip. See, the pure red DNA doesn't have a nose tip like that. They have a small nose, wide nose, and they have smaller lips. Her lips are thin and long. But you see a squarish face. Yellow people also have squarish face, and the red people also have squarish face. But yellow people have a thin, have a chin, the chin right here. That shows yellow DNA. Have this kind of wide chin, yellow people. Whereas red people have somewhat different chin. So, if you visit my website, I explain everything out there. So that clearly shows more. She's from UK, right? Clearly shows a lot of white DNA. Thin skin, long face, thin lips, wide lips, long nose, thin body. That's white DNA. These are not Caucasian. Red people are Caucasians. So this also shows a mix of red, white, some yellow, white mix. What else? Red, white, yellow mix. But if you have listened to me this far, you know what I'm talking about. And now you know what red people, the Caucasians, look like when they initially came to India. They lived. See, this is white DNA also. The man, you can see, is mixed red and white. But you can see the nose, long nose tip. The boy has more red DNA actually. But wait till he grows up, then we can see. Because the father has white DNA. So We see more of these people in Afghanistan area, Punjab, of Kashmir. All right, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for listening. Aryan.